Welcome to a journey through Dale Carnegie's classic, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book has transformed millions of lives since its first publication in 1937. Carnegie's wisdom is as relevant today as it was decades ago, offering practical strategies for building better relationships, increasing influence, and achieving personal and professional success. In this video, we'll uncover the core principles that have made this book a timeless bestseller and show you how to apply them in your daily life. Whether you're looking to improve your social skills, become a better leader, or simply connect more deeply with others, you're in the right place. Dale Carnegie, often called the art priest of the art of making friends, was a pioneer in personal development and communication. His teachings have empowered countless individuals to build self-confidence and master the art of human relations. Carnegie's approach is rooted in empathy, understanding, and genuine appreciation for others. His legacy lives on through his books and courses, which continue to inspire new generations to develop essential life skills. Understanding the man behind the message helps us appreciate why his advice remains so powerful and practical. Why has How to Win Friends and Influence People stood the test of time? The answer lies in its universal appeal and practical advice. Carnegie's principles address fundamental human needs, the desire to be appreciated, understood, and respected. The book's enduring popularity is proof that these needs never go out of style. Each chapter is filled with real-life examples and actionable steps, making it easy to apply the lessons immediately. Whether you're a student, professional, or simply someone who wants to connect better with others, this book offers tools you can use every day. Carnegie's book promises 8 powerful benefits: breaking out of mental ruts, making friends easily, increasing popularity, winning people to your way of thinking, boosting influence and prestige, handling complaints smoothly, becoming a better speaker, and inspiring enthusiasm in others. These outcomes aren't just theoretical, they've been experienced by millions worldwide. Imagine the impact on your life if you could master even a few of these skills. The book's principles are designed to help you thrive in both personal and professional settings, making every interaction more meaningful. Carnegie realized early on that technical skills alone aren't enough for success. Research shows that only about 15% of financial success comes from technical knowledge, while 85% depends on your ability to deal with people. This insight is crucial for anyone who wants to excel in business or life. The ability to communicate, lead, and inspire others is what sets top performers apart. Carnegie's courses and books are built on this foundation, teaching practical techniques for building rapport, resolving conflicts, and motivating teams. This book wasn't written in isolation. It grew out of years of teaching, research, and real-world experimentation. Carnegie and his team studied biographies, interviewed successful people, and tested ideas in live courses. The principles in the book are not just theories, they're proven strategies that have changed lives. From business leaders to everyday people, countless individuals have seen dramatic improvements by applying these techniques. The book's practical origins make its advice especially trustworthy and effective. Get the most out of this book. Carnegie offers 9 suggestions. Develop a strong desire to learn. Read each chapter twice. Pause to reflect. Highlight key ideas. Review regularly. Apply what you learn. Make learning a game. Review your progress weekly, and keep notes on your achievements. These tips turn reading into action, helping you form new habits and truly internalize the principles. Consistent review and application are the keys to lasting change. Treat the book as a working handbook, not just a one-time read. First fundamental technique in handling people is simple but powerful: Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Criticism puts people on the defensive and often leads to resentment rather than change. Carnegie illustrates this with stories of famous figures who justified their actions, no matter how wrong. Instead of criticizing, try to understand others. This approach builds trust and opens the door to positive influence. Remember, people are creatures of emotion, not logic. Empathy and patience go much further than harsh words. Carnegie uses vivid stories to drive home his points. From the notorious two-gun Crowley to Abraham Lincoln's restraint in criticism, these examples show the real-world consequences of how we treat others. Lincoln learned, often the hard way, that criticism rarely leads to improvement. Instead, he chose understanding and forgiveness, even in the most trying circumstances. These stories remind us that the greatest leaders are those who treat others with respect and compassion, even when it's difficult. Second principle is to give honest and sincere appreciation. Everyone craves recognition and a sense of importance. Carnegie warns against flattery, which is insincere and easily spotted. Instead, focus on genuine appreciation. Notice the good in others and express it sincerely. This simple act can transform relationships, boost morale, and inspire loyalty. Whether at work or home, people thrive when they feel valued. Make it a habit to look for the positive and acknowledge it openly. It's important to distinguish between flattery and appreciation. Flattery is shallow and self-serving, while appreciation is heartfelt and genuine. Carnegie shares stories of how sincere praise can change lives, from motivating employees to inspiring children. When you focus on others' strengths and contributions, you build trust and goodwill. This principle applies everywhere, from the workplace to family life. Remember, everyone you meet is superior to you in some way. Learn to recognize and celebrate that. Third fundamental technique is to arouse in the other person an eager want. People are motivated by their own desires, not yours. To influence someone, you must show them how your idea or request benefits them. Carnegie illustrates this with stories about sales, parenting, and negotiation. When you align your goals with others' interests, cooperation becomes natural. This principle is the key to persuasion. Think from the other person's perspective and speak to their needs. Henry Ford once said, "If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view." Carnegie echoes this wisdom throughout his book. By understanding what others want and need, you can craft your message in a way that resonates. This approach works in sales, leadership, and everyday life. The more you practice seeing things from another's perspective, the more effective and influential you become. Carnegie's principles aren't just for reading, they're for doing. He encourages readers to apply these techniques in real situations, at work, at home, and in social settings. Practice makes perfect, and the more you use these skills, the more natural they become. Start small, offer sincere appreciation, pause before criticizing, and ask yourself how you can help others get what they want. Over time, you'll notice stronger relationships, greater influence, and more personal satisfaction. Sum up, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People offers timeless wisdom for anyone who wants to improve their relationships and achieve more. The 3 fundamental techniques, don't criticize, give honest appreciation, and arouse eager wants, are simple but powerful. By practicing these principles, you'll not only win friends, but also become a more effective, compassionate, and successful person. Remember, the greatest aim of education is not knowledge, but action. Start applying these lessons today and watch your world change.